All right, folks, let us kick this thing off with a truth bomb so wild it might just dislocate your logic joint. Here it is. Ready? Becoming a billionaire is about as skill-based as winning a game of Monopoly against your 5-year-old niece who thinks the thimble is edible. Yeah, you might feel like a genius for owning Boardwalk, but let us be honest, you just happen to roll better dice. And before you start typing angry comments from your yacht or while sipping your tap water, let me say this loud and clear. Luck and risk matter way more than we want to admit. That is right. This whole game called life, it is less chess, more coin toss. Now I know what you are thinking, but I work hard, I hustle, I grind, I rise and grind before the sun even wakes up. That is adorable, really, but so do billions of people who never make it past survival mode. Meanwhile, Chad from university just launched a startup where people rent other people's furniture to nap on, and he just got funded by a venture capitalist who thinks throw pillows are the next Bitcoin. What is happening? Luck is what is happening. And risk. Oh, sweet, unpredictable risk. Let us rewind for a second. Imagine life is a massive game show where the rules are unclear, the judges are tipsy, and the host is a raccoon in a tuxedo. In this game, every decision you make, every path you choose, comes with a chance of success and failure. But unlike school exams, where there is one right answer, life hands you random dice and says, "Good luck, champ." This is the tricky part. You can make the best decision possible based on logic, data, and your grandma's advice, and still fail miserably because a meteor called bad timing just landed on your efforts. On the flip side, you can make a decision so bad it should come with a jail sentence, and it works out perfectly. That, my friends, is risk and luck holding hands and dancing on your plans. Want a real-world example? Let us talk about Bill Gates. Genius, absolutely. Hard worker, no doubt. But here is a spicy nugget. He just so happened to go to one of the only high schools in the entire country that had a computer in the 1970s, and his mom just so happened to know someone on the board at IBM. Is that hustle? Or is that the universe giving him the VIP pass to the tech revolution? It is both. But without that lucky access to technology and connections, we might all be running Windows made by Steve from accounting, and honestly, nobody wants that. Now, I am not saying success is all luck. That would be as ridiculous as blaming gravity for your bad hair day. What I am saying is, luck sets the stage, and then effort, decisions, and skills decide how well you perform your scene. But do not forget, some people are born on stage with a spotlight and a microphone, while others are trying to sneak in through the back door wearing a curtain as pants. Still not convinced? Consider this. Every investment decision involves risk. Every relationship choice, job offer, or attempt to start a gluten-free donut shop for dogs involves a calculation, whether you know it or not. And humans? We are terrible at calculating risk. Like, please stop letting Dave from sales invest your retirement money levels of terrible. We either overestimate risks, like thinking skydiving guarantees death, or underestimate them, like texting while driving, because you really had to send that avocado meme. Risk is like a blind date with destiny. Sometimes you get fireworks, sometimes you get a restraining order. But either way, you have got to show up. The key is learning to take smart risks, ones that have a chance of success, without throwing your life savings into a blender labeled crypto and hoping it turns into a milkshake of riches. Want a practical tip? Think in probabilities, not certainties. Life is not a yes or no, win or lose scenario. It is all about likelihoods. Just because something worked for someone else does not mean it will work for you. Jeff Bezos started Amazon in a garage. You try that today and your neighbors call the police thinking you are building a robot army. Context matters. Timing matters. And luck? Oh yeah, she is always lurking, sipping her latte and flipping coins. Here is another smart takeaway. When things go well, give yourself credit, but not all of it. When things go badly, take responsibility, but not all of it. That balance is the secret sauce of humility and mental health. Think of success like soup. Your talent is the base, your work ethic is the spice, but luck is the ingredient you did not even know was in there, like that weird leaf your grandmother swears by. And risk? That is the stove. Without it, you are just staring at cold ingredients, hoping they self-cook. You know what else is affected by risk and luck? History. The world is full of stories where luck made the difference between a legend and a lesson. Napoleon, lucky cannon shot here, a risky battle there. Apple, a few risky bets, and a lucky market shift away from becoming just another 80s tech flop with a fruit logo. And the Titanic took a risk sailing fast in iceberg season. Spoiler alert, bad bet. Now, before we spiral into existential crisis territory, let us bring this back to you, sitting there in your chair or lying on the couch pretending to be productive. What should you do with all this information? For starters, accept that uncertainty is the price of playing the game. Trying to eliminate all risk is like trying to eat soup with a fork. It will only frustrate you and stain your shirt. Instead, learn to manage risk. Spread it out. Diversify. Try many small bets instead of one giant moonshot. Think portfolio, not poker. And do not get discouraged when luck does not show up. She is fickle, she is moody, and she definitely does not answer texts. What you can control is your preparation, your attitude, and your willingness to keep rolling those dice with style. Because as much as luck matters, persistence is the secret handshake that eventually gets you into the VIP lounge. And if you are ever tempted to compare yourself to someone who seems miles ahead, remember this golden truth. They might have just had a head start thanks to lucky breaks you never saw. Life is not a race on a track, it is a game of snakes and ladders. And some folks start with more ladders, fewer snakes, and a better pair of dice. So what does all of this mean in one brilliant, tweetable takeaway? It means that success is not a straight line. It is a messy scribble drawn by a caffeinated squirrel with a shaky hand. Embrace it, learn from it, and when life hands you lemons, check if those lemons are even real or just lucky golf balls in disguise. All right, if your brain is buzzing and your perspective just got a minor chiropractic adjustment, that means we have done our job. Luck and risk are not just side characters in your story. They are co-authors. So play wisely, bet bravely, and when in doubt, remember even flipping a coin is a decision worth making. Now, before you sprint off to start your new luck-based dog donut empire, do us a solid. Hit that subscribe button like it owes you money, drop your thoughts and best lucky break story in the comments, and share this with your favorite person who thinks success is just hustle and protein shakes. This is XQ, quick, funny explanations, where genius meets giggles at breakneck speed. Stay lucky, stay smart, and we will see you in the next mind-blowing, gut-busting, brain-tickling episode. Peace out.